Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to be doing my January TBR. It is already January. I am so excited for 2017 because 2016 was not a good reading year or year in general. Today's video I'm going to be doing my January TBR. So yes, for the month of January I'm going to try and read a few more books than I usually would because I've just got out of my, I think it was 5-6 month long reading slump, and I feel so great. I mean, I'm still trying to get through 2 quite hefty books right now, but once I get out of those I will be just away with my reading because I just finished a book, just finished The Merciless by Danielle Vega, and it was the best book to get me out of a reading slump, and I will be filming a review for that and it will be linked down below as well, so lots of exciting things linked in the description. But yes, in 2017, to help me with all these books that I'm going to read, I am participating in so many readathons. I'm participating in, I think, 3 in January. They overlap, so the 3 I am participating in is the hashtag a yearathon, Bout of Books, I can't remember what the number is, 18, Bout of Books 18 I think, and the biannual bibliothon. And so these are all my TBRs for those readathons. I might post individual TBRs, I'm not quite sure, but basically all of the books that I'm planning to read are on one of those TBRs. And then I might be doing the video challenges for the biannual bibliothon, I'm not sure yet. The Bout of Books and the hashtag yearathon do overlap, so I'll kind of be participating in both and fulfilling the challenges for both of them. I say challenges because Bout of Books doesn't have any. Without further ado, let me show you the books that I'm planning to read for the hashtag a yearathon. Okay, for the hashtag a yearathon, I'm planning to read 3 books, and one of those books I hope will overlap into the biannual bibliothon, so I can kind of use it for both. The category for the hashtag yearathon is TBR catch-up. So for me, that basically means any book that's on my shelf, because I have so many unread books on my shelf. I think it's 150 on my shelf that I haven't read, and I just need to get on with it and read them. So that's what I'm using these ones for. And there's an additional challenge, which is to read all of your books of the same colour. So I chose pink. That's because I've just got quite a lot of pink books that I need to read. So the first book that I'm planning to read is A Quiet Kind of Thunder by Sarah Bernard. I think last year I got sent Beautiful Broken Things, the arc of that, from Pam Macmillan, and I absolutely loved it. I read it in like 2 days, and I'm hoping to sort of replicate that with this. I have just been sent this stunning finished edition, so shiny, probably blinded, the stunning finished edition of this book, but I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to read yet. They're both pink, so they both fulfill the challenge. But yes, I will also be doing a little, I don't know if it's after or before I finish the book, but before the 12th of January, which is its release date, I'll be doing a little publicity video for that on my channel, sort of telling you guys a bit about it. But basically this book is about Steffi and Reese, and I think, which one's which? Yeah, Steffi is a selective mute and Reese is deaf, and it's kind of all about their relationship, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. It sounds so beautiful and cute, which is kind of what I need because I haven't read one of those in a very long time, so I'm so excited to have this as one of the first books I read in 2017. The next book that I'm planning to read, the hashtag yearathon, is also a cutesy pink read that's been on my shelf for a very long time, and that is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. And this book, people have been raving to me about this book for so long. Ever since I joined BookTube, ever since I started watching BookTube, people were recommending this book, and so I have to read it now. And it's also pink, which fulfills the challenge. But I think this is about a girl called Lara Jean who writes all these letters to all the guys that she's loved in her life. She keeps them in a box, and then one day the letters get sent out and she has to deal with the consequences, and it just sounds really fun and easy to fly through and exactly what I need for a readathon, so I'm so excited to pick this one up. And my overlap book for the biannual bibliothon and the hashtag yearathon is Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. This is for the biannual bibliothon. This is my challenge to read a book from an author that you've never that you've never read from. And this is also a diverse book, so I'm fulfilling 2 challenges. The challenge for the read a book from an author you've never read before is my challenge for the Pick a Past Biennial Bibliothon challenge. Does that make sense? It's kind of scrolling back through all the biennial bibliothons that have happened before and picking a challenge from that. So I picked an author that you've never read before. And this also looks like a cutesy love romance, but it's an LGBT romance, which I think is great to start the year off with a diverse book. About a girl called Emmy, and I don't really know much about it, and I think I want to kind of leave it like that and go into it blind. It's kind of a bit shiny, this cover, so it might be blinding you a little bit. But yeah, I can't wait to dive into this one as the first of the Biennial Bibliothon read. The other Biennial Bibliothon challenge is to read the group book, which I haven't actually got yet. I will be ordering it off Amazon tonight, along with The Merciless 2. And that book is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerry Maniscalco. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Maniscalco. And that, I have no idea what it's about, but it looks absolutely fantastic. I haven't been keeping up with all of the popular books at the moment, the new releases and all that kind of thing. But I am really excited to see what that one is and to let you guys know what it's about. Another challenge is to read a book that you were really excited for but never picked up. And this is also my book for the read a book that a booktuber recommends to you. Because when I started BookTube, one of the first books that I was recommended was Half Bad by Sally Green. And I was really excited for the conclusion to that trilogy. But I never ever picked it up. I was really excited for this when I was reading the rest of the trilogy, but this is basically about a guy called Nathan who is half white witch, half black witch, which is really, really unheard of. And the black witches are being hunted by the white witches, and there's this whole divide between the 2 types of witches, and yeah, he's on the run basically from all of this, like, because he's the only one of his kind and he's running away basically. And yes, I'm really excited to carry on with this trilogy and sort of tell you guys a better synopsis than that, because I can barely remember what's going on, so I need to do some research on that. One of the challenges for the Biennial Bibliothon is to read a retelling, and for this one I'm going to be reading The Wicked Will Rise by Danielle Page, another shiny cover. This is basically a retelling of The Wizard of Oz, and I love those kind of retellings. They're my favourite. I absolutely love Wicked more than life, more than most things. But this is about if Glinda was a bad witch, and it's sort of a reverse of the 2 witches. And I remember the first one, Dorothy Must Die, being so amazing, and I read it so fast, so that I'm so excited to dive into this one, which is a floppy paperback, which are my favourites. And it looks really, really fast as well because it's only short. But yeah, I'm so excited to read this one as my retelling pick. And the final challenge for the Biennial Bibliothon is to read a new release of 2016, and I only bought one new release of 2016 in 2016, and so that's the one I'm going to read, and that is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I probably won't be able to finish this book during the readathon because it is quite a chunky book, but because I'm banking on the fact that it's a short and it's a light contemporary to get me through it quicker. I am reading a lot of contemporaries this month, I've just realised, but I'm very excited to dive into this one because I did love Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. I thought that was absolutely fantastic, so I'm so excited to read more of Morgan Matson. I don't know much about this one either. I think it's about this girl who plans her life and then it all goes wrong or something like that. Not wrong, but it all goes different, and I'm very excited because there's those dogs on the cover, and I love dogs and I love ice cream, so very excited. I'm going to be choosing a book out of my TBR jar every month, and so shall let know. I'm very excited. This is exciting. It's really exciting. Okay, it's a classic this month, and the classic is, see that? Can you see that? I'm going to be reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen this month, which is really fitting because I got this copy of Pride and Prejudice for Christmas, which is so it's my own unbent spine, was unsplattered on copy of Pride and Prejudice, and I'm actually really excited to read this because when I talk to people about books, they assume that I've read lots and lots of classics, and it kind of makes me feel bad that I haven't. So I'm very excited to read this one, and probably maybe even watch the film once I've read it, because that will be quite a nice little tie-in there. But yes, really, really excited. I'm sure you guys know what this is about. This is about Elizabeth Bennet, who falls in love with this man called Darcy. And that's all I'm going to be telling you, because I can't wait. Actually, this is a really good pick. So yes, I'm really excited to read this one. And there you guys have it. This is going to be my attempted TBR for the month of January. If I can get through most of these books, I will be super, super proud of myself. I'm also going to be reading a little bit of David Copperfield, because that's what I'm studying for A-level, but I'm so nearly done with that. So just little bits, and then I should probably get it done by March-ish. So yes, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you do. All my social media links will be down below. Please let me know if you are participating in the Buy New Bibithon, the Bout of Books, or the hashtag a yearathon. Tell me down below in the comments. I would love to know, and maybe we could participate together. And yes, if you are going to read any of these books, or if you have read any of these books, please let me know down below. I would love to hear from you guys. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys super, super soon in another video. Bye!